a question for you. What do you want next? What is next for Meagan Good in life?
I want to travel. I want to direct more. I want to do more action. I want to create vehicles for little black girls to show themselves in completely different lights and help support that and uplift that. I don't know. I want to find my right house that I'm excited about, and maybe have a kid. You know? Yeah.
Meagan Good just dropped a bomb. Pregnancy rumors are flying, and Devon Franklin is reportedly not okay. Insiders say he's spiraling, sending late-night texts and questioning everything. Total emotional chaos. Now here's the wild part. Meagan once told Devon she didn't want kids. Fast forward, and now she might be having a baby with Jonathan Majors? Yes, the same Jonathan still tangled in all those messy legal allegations. That twist alone is sending shockwaves. Sources say Devon isn't just surprised, he's devastated. And even with a new woman on his arm, people close to him claim Meagan's rumored pregnancy hit him deep, like old wounds reopened, questioning their entire marriage deep. Some are even whispering that he wants another shot with her. Yep, the rumors are spinning. So what really happened in that marriage? Why now, when Meagan's moved on with someone else, does it all feel so unfinished? And Devon's behavior? It's loud. He's been flooding social media with cryptic posts, dramatic quotes, and what fans are calling emotional breakdown material. For a man who says he's over it, he's definitely not acting like it. Meanwhile, Meagan and Jonathan have been low-key but consistent. They've been dropping hints. Subtle Instagram captions, cozy interviews, red carpet glances. And that little couple's workout video they posted recently? Yeah, fans are convinced she's glowing.
It's been really wonderful. And yeah.
Did any friends advise you, like, he's in the middle of legal troubles, why don't you wait a beat? Why don't you wait to see how everything kind of shakes out?
Yeah, every friend advised me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, one thing I know is I can always look myself in the mirror when I trust my spirit, when I trust God, when I ask God, and when I, move to the beat of my own drum. I can always look and say, okay, I'm proud of that. No matter whatever happens, I have peace in my heart, I have harmony in my heart. And it's only when I do something based on someone else saying, well, I think you should do this. And I take everyone I love opinion and advice into account for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to live my life, and I'm the one who has to, get to heaven one day prayerfully and give God an account of what I did. And so I want to be responsible for the choices that I make. And I also want to live the life that I want to live.
In a baby on the way kind of way. People are putting the pieces together fast, from how long they've been tight to how hard they've worked through the drama. If a baby is on the way, it makes sense. But for Devon, it's not just about timing, it's about the truth. Meagan once said no to kids, and now she might be giving another man the exact thing she denied him. That's not just shocking, it's painful. And it's all playing out publicly. Now the question is, will Devon finally let go, or is he about to make a messy move? This drama's just heating up. This clip had everyone buzzing, but not for the usual reasons. Fans were quick to point out something very noticeable. Meagan Good looked like she was rocking a lil baby bump. And then, out of nowhere, Jonathan casually drops a mention of the pregnancy mid-workout like it's no big deal. What? People are calling it a soft launch, and the timing? Straight up messy. There was definitely some odd tension in the air. Not between them, but in how it was delivered. It didn't feel like a shock to them, just to us. That's what got people thinking. Was this planned? 'Cause Meagan hasn't exactly been hiding her baby dreams lately. Let's rewind. While married to Devon Franklin, Meagan said clearly and often, no kids. That was her line. No hesitation. But after that divorce, whole new vibe. She's been glowing, dropping hints, and speaking openly about starting a family. Like something inside her just switched on the moment she signed those papers. In one post-split interview, she straight up said motherhood was on her mind. And she looked happy saying it. Not unsure, not confused, just peaceful and ready. That brings us to Jonathan Majors. This isn't just talk anymore. Meagan looks like she's making moves. In another interview with Scott Evans, she didn't even try to hide it. She said she was all in on motherhood, and fans noticed how confidently she talked about already trying with Jonathan. No more maybe one day energy.
When Devon and I got married, I no longer was receiving criticism from just people in the world. I was receiving criticism from people who were Christians. It was almost kind of like brutal attacks I was getting on my character, on my husband, on different things, and so I wasn't ready for that. And I think the first maybe 2.5 years that I was married.
Megan's out here making it happen now on her own terms. Now it's looking like we might soon see a mini Megan or a baby Majors running around. And that glow on Megan, yeah, it's real. But while fans are split because of Jonathan's messy past, one person definitely ain't clapping: Devon Franklin. Devon's out here making emotional moves without even saying her name. But we see it. The man looks salty. And not just because she's trending again. Word is, he's still in love with Megan, and not the good memories type. We're talking about the I still got a shot kind. He's allegedly doing the most behind the scenes, trying to reel her back in. It's giving major R&B energy. Swallow my pride, say I'm sorry, all that. And yes, even though she's reportedly married and possibly expecting with Jonathan, sources say Devon is still out here trying to convince her their story ain't over. But Megan, she's clearly moved on. So the real question is, why hasn't he? Now here's where it gets messier. Insiders claim Devon is pushing things even further. He's not just dropping hints, he's straight up warning Megan that Jonathan's not the man to raise a child with. And this ain't just shade. He's allegedly—
I want to be a mom.
You do?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, is
yeah.
that something you've always known, or did you come to that?
I've come to that.
Was there something that happened? Was there did you see a baby, you were holding a baby and you were like, uh-oh, the feeling that people talk about is happening?
I think it's more, because even my sister tell you, like, when she got pregnant with my first nephew, she was like, I had to tell you something. I was like, okay, what? She's like, you can be her. We actually had this moment somewhere else, but just tell me you're pregnant. I'm gonna tell you my response.
Okay, so Meg, I gotta tell you something.
What?
So, we're pregnant, you're gonna be an auntie, I'm gonna have a baby.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, you're pregnant.
Yes, I'm pregnant.
Why? Right now? Wow, Caesar, wait, wow.
Did you say why, or did you—
be able to do anything? That was my response.
You did not say why.
I said right now.
Right. But we have so many
she was like
plans.
33. But I will say, I think even that put me back a little bit, because I was like, ooh, that's a lot, you know?
Yeah.
But I think even now, I'm just super ready, because I think there was a fear that life would turn into Groundhog's Day. And I think now, honestly, in huge part to Jonathan, because I knew I wanted to be a mom before Jonathan. I knew I was about ready before Jonathan.
Yep.
But I'm like ready right now because I have so much fun with him, and because I know that it's not gonna become Groundhog's Day. I know that me and him are gonna be backpacking over here, and we're gonna be over here producing this movie that I might be directing and he might be producing, or he might be starring, and our kids are gonna be with us in Africa, wherever it is. But I just know that even if we're not moving around a lot, that the way that we move, I really, really love. And the way that we do life, I really, really love.
And that your tribe will go with you.
Yes, and,
You know
and even
I mean?
if we don't go anywhere, it's just the texture of what the quality of life looks like.
Yeah.
It is wonderful.
Sources say Devon's been pulling up stats, citing how D cases often rise during pregnancy and using Jonathan's past allegations to back it up. He's reportedly telling Megan that this situation could go south fast and that she needs to think twice. He's been quiet but strategic, painting this pregnancy as a possible danger zone. Whether that's genuine concern or heartbreak talking, it's hard to say. But let's be real. Jonathan does have a record of allegations that still got people talking. Devon's trying to play the protector now, but is it out of love, fear, or regret? Drop your thoughts, because this triangle is getting real complicated. When Megan and Jonathan first got together, he was still tangled in legal drama with his ex, Grace Jabari, who accused him of getting physical. The timing was wild. Folks were either cheering them on or totally confused. Some thought Megan had finally found peace, while others wondered why she'd run straight into more chaos. Jonathan denied everything, but then that voice recording leaked, where he admitted to hurting Grace. The internet went off, and just like that, doubts turned into receipts. Soon after, he and Megan got engaged, and people were suspicious. Many believed Jonathan was using her to fix his image, especially with rumors swirling that Megan was paying for everything. One source even said she covered a $75,000 dog training bill. Yes, $75,000 for a dog. But it didn't stop there. Allegedly, Megan's also helping with Jonathan's child support for a daughter most people didn't even know he had. That's not just love, that's full-on sponsorship. Another insider claimed Meagan was burning through her savings just to keep him afloat. To make things worse, Meagan didn't go into this blind. In a past interview, she admitted that friends, family, even industry folks all warned her. They said Jonathan was a red flag parade, but she stayed loyal anyway. Meanwhile, Devon might have been right. Some fans now believe Jonathan's using Meagan to rebuild his image, but others say Devon played the victim too hard. People close to Meagan said she was always bending herself to fit into the mold of a perfect pastor's wife. She gave up a lot to be with him, professionally, spiritually, socially, and it still wasn't enough. The judgment she got from some church folks was brutal. They questioned her faith, dragged up her past, and made her feel like she didn't belong. Meagan eventually stopped going to church altogether. She was losing herself just to keep the marriage alive. And in one event, it got ugly. A woman stood up and shamed her outfit in front of the crowd. That moment stuck with her. It wasn't just marriage she was walking away from, it was years of quiet pain. At that event, a woman straight up called Meagan out in front of a live audience, questioning her modesty and saying she wasn't fit to be a pastor's wife. Devon had to step in and defend her right there on the spot, but the damage? Already done. The moment went viral, and it only piled onto the pressure Meagan had been battling behind closed doors. She really went through it during that marriage. That's why fans were cheering when she finally walked away and started living life for her. But even after the divorce was finalized, Devon couldn't seem to let go. He kept bringing it up in interviews, posting cryptic heartbreak quotes, and venting on that infamous Red Table Talk episode with Jada Pinkett Smith, where he flat out admitted he was struggling while Meagan seemed to be thriving. While Devon was spiraling in public, Meagan stayed quiet, polished, and booked. No drama, just peace. But all that public support started to shift once Jonathan Majors entered the picture. His legal issues and the DV allegations had people looking real sideways. And the same fans who praised Meagan's glow-up started questioning her judgment. Now that baby rumors are swirling, things are getting even messier. Devon, who's been preaching about healing for months, is allegedly trying to slide back in, offering to be there for Meagan and give their relationship another shot. Even though he's got a new wife now, make it make sense. We've got a full-blown triangle. Devon, still heartbroken and lurking. Jonathan, caught in scandal but building a future. And Meagan, right in the middle, caught between the past and what's next. It's giving soap opera vibes with a plot twist no one saw coming. Here's the real question. Is Devon really fighting for love, or is he just fighting to win? Because at this point, he might be too late. And y'all already know we'll be watching how this unfolds. So if you want the real tea, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Juicy Scoop TV. We're keeping it spicy.